but I want to ask you, this is an adaptation of of an international show, which we've seen and loved. Do you think the level of action that we're going to see in this, I mean, trailer shows us what to expect, is at par with like international level, you know,
I think the
production
show is
quality, production values?
I don't know about at par, but it could be better also.
Absolutely, yes.
So why do we talk
yes,
about at par?
that's right.
Where action is concerned.
Zabardast dialogue. What are your thoughts? You saw the first trailer a little while ago, and how do you feel about it?
I mean, obviously I like it. It's my trailer. We need to ask them. आप लोगों को कैसा लगा? उनको जैसा लगा वैसा मुझे लगा.
Ajay, in your life, I mean, you've had such an amazing body of work, but imagine there's a first even for you, and this is your first foray into the world of web, OTT. How does that feel? What are your thoughts on that?
The way the times are changing, I think in future also will be a lot of firsts. The way technology is also changing. It's great. I mean, my job is to entertain people, and it does not matter where. So I love the big screen, and now I really do in my personal time watch a lot of OTT. So I love it, and I realized that after the pandemic also, it's multiplied much more. So it's great. It's great that you are in theaters, you are on OTT, and you can you have so much of scope and so many new things to do. I've had a great time doing the show, made a lot of friends. Like he said, I've had a great relationship with stars since the past 10 years, and for me it feels like home. So it has been great. It has been really great. And with this lovely cast and this lovely director, I don't need to say anything about him because you all just saw the trailer, if you can judge something from it.
We're going to talk to the lovely director in just a second, but I want to ask you, this is an adaptation of an international show, which we've seen and loved. Do you think the level of action that we're going to see in this, I mean, trailer shows us what to expect, is at par with like international level, you know,
I think the
production
show is,
quality, production values?
I don't know about at par, but it could be better also.
Absolutely, yes.
So why do we talk
yes,
about at par?
That's right.
Where action is concerned, this show is more of a different kind of action. There is action, obviously, but it's more of drama and thrill and action in the script, which makes it very, very interesting. The twists and turns. So yes, I wouldn't want to say I hope it's better than the original.
Well, on 4th of March, we'll find out. Rajesh, coming to you. Directing an adaptation, a remake. Hi there.
Hi
you can see me. Your thoughts on this remake, this adaptation of Luther?
Well, like what Ajay sir said, he loves big screen, but I had the biggest star, so I had nothing to worry about. And yes, I love Luther. But this man made me forget Luther. And the whole journey started with curiosity, that how we are going to adapt this to Indian soil, to Indian scenario, so that curiosity, throughout the show, that curiosity kept going. Like I come from the genre of slice of life, and here I was slicing life. So, so this whole journey of from one end to other end, and thanks to Samir for trusting me and the BBC team for trusting me that somebody like me can deal with this. So I was curious. So all the time I was very curious how this is going to turn out. Our script meetings, our shooting, our post-production, and now even the trailer has come out, and now how people are going to react to it, how you all are going to like it. I'm very curious. So my journey of curiosity is still not ended. I'm still like a child, overwhelmed, of course, very overwhelmed with sitting here with all these talented cast members. I mean, I had less to do because they all knew what they were going to do, so I had to just say action, and they did their part. So that was amazing. So So many times I was grappling, I was tumbling upon, I was struggling how I'm going to do this. So like Sameer and we, in the pre-production stage, we decided that it has to be a macro to micro kind of a show and scale it up, you know. So you forget Luther and you go away from that completely and you create something larger than life, bigger, high scale, high drama, intensity. Look at his eyes, look at his face. I mean, you did nothing with his face. So that was my journey. So all curiosity, I'm still curious. So that's what I have to say.
I'm curious, how many episodes is it? Six.
Six.
So it's like making 6 feature films. Did you feel like that? Because
Of
that's the kind of
course.
energy
Of
and that's
course.
the kind of production value we're
Yeah,
seeing.
yeah.
6 like films that all connect.
Absolutely. 6
Yeah.
films and the kind of crime which is there, which was, I don't want to say too much about it, but yeah, every episode deals, the whole show deals with a different kind of crime, and then the way Rudra goes about it, which is intelligent, which is mostly his instinct, how he goes about cracking it. It'll be amazing to watch. I'm not saying it just because it's our show, but you guys are going to love it. I love it personally. Thank you.
Looking forward to the treat, you know, to the senses that it's going to be. Esha, hi. Can you see me? Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Congratulations. This marks your comeback, and what a wonderful sort of platform to come back on. What a wonderful show to come back with. Your thoughts and what you feel about the role?
Well, hello everyone, and you know, for me, this was something that I believe is God sent. It fell into my lap at the right time. After having 2 babies, there was that urge to come back in front of my first love, which is the camera. And very organically, Rudra came my way. And it was with someone who I've always looked up to, someone who I've always admired on screen, someone who I have immense respect for, and who's a wonderful co-star and a dear friend of mine, Ajay. So thank you for, you know, giving me Rudra. And it's a wonderful setup, wonderful team of people working first time with Rashi, with Rajesh, Mapuskar. It's been really nice. Sameer, all of you guys have really done the best, and I'm waiting for 4th of March. So yeah, if it's a comeback, it is.
A comeback and how? But tell us a little bit about your role and how it's connected to the, you know, the storyline and the murders and
Oh, well,
whatever you're at liberty to say. We
Well,
can't give too much
I'm,
away, right? We have to wait for 4th of March.
Yeah, I think better we wait for 4th of March because, I mean, everyone will get to see what I'm doing in it.
Okay then, fair enough. Rashi, I look at you, you have such a sweet, smiling, happy, gentle face. For what you're doing out there in that trailer and what you're doing in the show, I'm assuming, very menacing. How did you enjoy the role, and what are you feeling about being a part of you know, a show as big as this, as grand as this?
As I said, it's extremely overwhelming, and I play a character that is nowhere close to who I am in person. As you said, you know, I look sweet and
Absolutely,
smiling,
very
which
sweet
is-
and smiling.
which I probably am, and when this role came along, I was extremely happy for the fact that I got a part like this, because I think as actors, we look for something that pushes us out of our comfort zone, and this was that character for me. I was also very scared because, as you said, the look doesn't really, you know, go with what I'm portraying, but I think post the release of our first look and our first trailer, a lot of people were convinced that I'm quite crazy, which was the point. So I think it's been very overwhelming for me. It's been a great journey, thanks to Ajay sir. I have to thank him, because I remember on my first day, I was extremely nervous because he has this aura around him, this star, and he is like that. He can't help it. It's just there around him. And there's so much of chemistry between our characters that, I had to be very comfortable around him. And the first day he comes and he's like, okay, Rashi, come, we'll sit, we'll read the lines, be comfortable. And, I think that's what really matters when you come on a set. And he made me feel extremely comfortable. And whatever that you see, whatever that I have done in this show is all thanks to him and to my director, Rajesh. So he showed so much faith in me, and I think I didn't have that faith in myself, but he showed faith in me throughout, which I really enjoyed. And plus it's Disney plus Hotstar, which is such a big platform again. And I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope that the audience really likes me in this character, in this role.
They might hate you, and that might work out well
Yes.
for you, because that's what you want.
I think the best part about Alia, my character, is that you will want to hate her, or maybe you'll hate her, but you'll love her towards the end.
You love to hate her.
Yes,
How about
exactly. Yes, exactly.
अजय, in the trailer आपने कहा था कि सिस्टम में बहुत सारे पुलिस ऑफिसर्स हैं, बट सब के पास वो क्रिमिनल माइंड नहीं है. ऐसा क्या खास होना चाहिए फॉर अ कॉप टू हैव अ क्रिमिनल माइंड?
वो शो में कहा है क्योंकि लिखा गया था. बट नहीं, what we're trying to say with this character that is that Rudra has a mind of a criminal. और जब आप complicated cases solve करते हैं, जब आपको सोचना पड़ता है तो आपको क्रिमिनल की तरह सोचना पड़ता है to solve those cases. So that is what it meant. अब असल ज़िंदगी में कॉप्स को कैसा होना चाहिए वो कॉप्स को ज़्यादा पता है, नहीं तो मैं भी एक कॉप होता. बट दिस इज व्हाट वी ट्राइंग टू से इन द शो.
राइट. Ashwini,
जी.
she and I go back many, many, many years. We
Yes.
started our careers together in the same show. But it's so lovely to see you doing such a lovely sort of body of work, such
Thank you.
versatile roles, be it film, be it television, be
How
it
sweet.
OTT.
Thank you. Thank you.
So even in the trailer, that voice, oof, oof, her voice. It's amazing. So your thoughts on the role and how it, felt working with Ajay on this one?
सबसे पहले तो हॉटस्टार स्पेशल्स पे रुद्रा आ रहा है, एंड द स्पेशल डे वाज व्हेन आई गॉट द कंफर्मेशन दैट आई एम पार्ट ऑफ रुद्रा, पर अजय सर प्लीज रुद्रा. एंड मैंने मेरे ख्याल से ज़्यादातर फिल्में अजय सर के साथ ही की है, मतलब उनकी फिल्मों का मैं हिस्सा रही हूँ. And every time, whichever genre that I work in with him, whatever that I've done, he's been consistently working hard, which I say, not because he's sitting here. I'm sure everybody, whoever has worked with him, there's so much to learn from him. मैं हमेशा बहुत दिल से कहती हूँ कि राजा आदमी है ये, and actually दिल का राजा है, acting का, हर चीज़ का राजा है. At the same time, like Rashi said, he has this aura around him that you are like taken aback, but he makes you feel so comfortable. Every time he's very sweet, and he doesn't make you feel. Here I play a step superior to him, but I was like, how can I? Because people fondly call him boss otherwise, and then he was calling me boss on the set. So for me, I was pretty nervous, but he made me so comfortable. Rajesh sir was there. He comes across, when he's serious, he comes across like a khadus person, but he's completely otherwise. Yeah, his,
Really? Because I haven't seen him like not smiling this whole morning.
Yeah, but when you go and he's suddenly
But at
thinking
work.
of something at work.
Yeah.
No, he's like this only. But it's just that, when you see him suddenly, how do I approach him? He comes across like that, but he's exactly opposite than what he looks like. And so he guided us throughout. Maybe, sometimes schedules were hectic, actually not. But you're going through scenes, there are heavy scenes and everything, but everything went off pretty smooth because I think the camaraderie between the actors was so good, and it comes down, I think, from the top, So everybody, like, the team is standing there biting their nails. They all were there. So they were like teachers. Nahi, ha, acha, aise. So they took us through. So it was quite a smooth. I really miss shooting for Rudra because every day was like, I would not say a school, but I learned so much on the
Hey,
set.
there's always season 2, 3, 4, 5 coming up, right, Gaurav? That They will decide. The larger.
They,
Yes,
yes.
yes. But something about your role?
My name in the show is Joint Commissioner Dipali Handa. So we have this SEU unit, and we all work in the unit. And yes, we try and stop the crime, try solve the cases, catch the criminals. So we have a wonderful team. DCP Rudra Pratap Singh, and then Atul sir is also there. And there is another actor, a Prabal, he's there. And somewhere Rashi also, well, I should not talk much.
No. Don't give away too much. Everyone's keeping it cryptic.
Yeah.
Atul sir, you've been a part of so many Disney Plus Hotstar projects, be it City of Dreams, where you play a calculative politician, and now over here, DCP. आप कितना तोड़फोड़ करते हैं इस शो में? अपने रोल के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताएं.
Hi, hello everyone. Actually, it's really heartening to be a part of something which is happening for the first time. कहीं पर भी हो, कुछ भी हो. और जैसा कि समीर सर ने कहा, this is something which has not happened on Indian OTT ever till today. And so I must say that it is extremely heartening to be, a part of this. मैंने जब शो देखा तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि हम जब फिल्में बनाते हैं तो जब लिखते हैं, जब एडिट करते हैं तो सोचते हैं कि कहाँ पे इंटरवल किया जाए जहाँ पे लोग जाके चाय कॉफ़ी पी लेंगे. हाँ, हम डिज़ाइन करते हैं.
यहाँ पे 6 इंटरवल्स हैं.
जी नहीं, एक भी नहीं है. मैं वहीं पे आ रहा था कि ये एक ऐसा शो हमने बनाया है जहाँ पे हमारे राइटर, डायरेक्टर, एडिटर्स सब ने ऐसा डिज़ाइन किया है, शो रनर, एवरीबडी, कि चाय कॉफ़ी क्या, सांस भी लेना आप भूल जाएंगे, सांस भी नहीं आप ले पाओगे. इट इज़ दैट वंडरफुल अ शो, एंड आई थिंक आई एम रियली ग्रेटफुल टू एवरीवन who is involved to make me part of this.
Thank you. Before we throw it open to the audience, Ajay, what is the best part about being in this show, and what was the greatest challenge?
Well, the best part was because the show, the way it is made, and I was really having a great time. When there's good work happening and with good people around, and you really enjoy your work. And I'm the kind of person who either enjoys his work or wants to run away home. So here I wanted to stay. So that's the best thing. And what is your
The challenge, the greatest challenge.
challenge? Every day is a challenge, actually. I mean, till today, after people say, after working for 30 years nearly, maybe people don't see it, but within you, inside you, before every shot you're nervous that it may be a very simple shot, but you keep feeling that will you be able to pull it off, and that's a good feeling that keeps you on your toes.
That's what keeps actors alive. That's what keeps them going.
So it's a challenge in every shot, and that's how it works.
Lovely. All right, that brings us to the end of my questions, but I'm sure all of you have questions. Well, not all of you, some of you. So I'm going to throw the floor open for a Q&A. आप अपना हाथ ऊपर कीजिए, माइक आप तक पहुंच जाएगा. प्लीज़ आप अपने पब्लिकेशन या मीडिया हाउस का नाम बताएं, अपना सवाल पूछें. And please, if possible, keep questions related to what we're here for today. So, yes, you have a mic. Go ahead.
So, Taylor. But I want to know from you that how was Rudra conceptualized?
Conceptualized? Yes. Well, we'd seen the original and we really wanted to reimagine it in an Indian context. And when we were talking about it, actually Gaurav and me were speaking about it before. And when we were discussing that, I think for most of us, we had zeroed in on the fact that Rudra in India would have to be Ajay Devgan. We couldn't really figure our head around anyone else to do this. Then from there on, once that was sort of fixed, a lot of things fell into place. You know, the writing came into place. We had many writing iterations. We had this wonderful dialogue writer, Jay Bansal, who really brought life to the script and to things like that. Rajesh came on board. So I mean, it's been a process from there on. But I think the original thought came from there of, wanting to make that show and to wanting to make it at this scale and size and with this kind of ambition. So that's what we did.
Okay, also I have a question for Esha. So, hi Esha, yeah.
Hi.
So, I wanted to know that in the past few years, the OTT space has like really become an exciting one with, a lot of superstars and producers and everybody coming on the space to produce content. Now that you are also ready to explore the space, first of all, how excited are you? And secondly, as an artist, how do you see the space?
I think, personally speaking, for me, I can say that this is a great time to, be back in front of the camera because there's so much of opportunity of, various platforms, various mediums, and the roles that are being designed for girls of my age, substance-oriented roles, things that we've always wanted to do, but we were stuck with sort of a cliche of this. For me, I did so many of those teeny bopper, romantic kind of roles, but I have grown personally also as a human being, and there's lots that I want to bring to you guys, and I think that is happening through OTT and other kind of scripts that are being accepted today for, females as well. And as far as producing, people are making films. I also ventured and made a small film to start off with. But right now, it's all about Rudra and me being back in front of all of y'all with this wonderful, wonderful project. So thank you.
Can we have a mic?
Yeah.
Yes, please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Himesh this side from Pinkvilla. Firstly, congratulations to the team. The trailer looks simply fantastic. I have two questions for Ajay, sir. So, do you believe the pandemic, in a way, has, opened up the mind of actors to explore OTT shows? Because before the pandemic, we didn't see any A-list star to step in this mediums. And
No, it's not the pandemic. It's we were always open to OTT shows. So, and this also started before the pandemic, by the way.
I was going to say that, 2018
Yeah.
is when...
So that time there was no pandemic. It's not that, yeah, so everybody's open to OTT. It's, you wait for the right subject, the right, what you really want. When you offered that, then I think everybody is ready to do it.
And I have another question. You play us, like you have played a cop multiple times. You have been a super cop who is our superhero as well. And recently you posted a video saying that you want to play a super villain too. Is that happening sometime, anytime?
No, not yet. Looking for a script. But yeah, I would love to play a super villain also.
See, after Rudra, no one's going to cast you as a villain because you're just going to be like, you're going to be doing 5 seasons of it, It's insane. Okay,
Thank you.
I'm also inviting questions. There are a lot of journalists who are sitting at home, and we're going to ask your questions as well. So please keep those